Alright, y'all, so this is part 2 of when corrupt cops realize they've destroyed their careers by YouTube channel Agent 12.
Stay back.
I'm going in my house.
Stay back.
I'm going in.
If you try and come past me, you're gonna go on the ground face first. Do you understand me?
On September 29th, 2019, a disagreement broke out between two teens on a gas-powered bicycle in a Park City, Utah community, and a noisy neighbor decided to call the police. By the time the two Parkland City officers reached the scene, the spat had ended and everyone had retreated to their homes. Nevertheless, the officers made their way to Michael Franchek's residence, keen on asking him about his firearm.
Can I help you?
Hello, are you, Michael?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're here about a...
And your name?
Officer Rodriguez.
First name?
Jim.
Jim, how are you, Jim?
Okay.
And your name? Please?
So,
Sorry? Badge number?
What's that?
Badge number,
Okay.
please?
let's go ahead and talk about the incident that you had out here a few minutes ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Step down here for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Franchek stepped out, requesting the officers' names and badge numbers. But when they attempted to question him further, he declined and retreated to his home.
Step down here for me.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Hey.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't do anything. You just came into my house without a warrant.
You're
What did you? I'm not running away from you.
You just did. Is there any gun in your back pocket? I just want to make sure we're safe.
We're safe.
Okay, come on
I'm not
outside.
coming outside.
Can we talk right here?
Sure we can. Jack, come here,
Come on
record
outside.
this.
Come on outside.
Record this.
Come outside.
Jack, record this. Grab my phone and record this. Whoa, I'm injured.
Okay. Then cooperate.
I am cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
Oh, stop.
Outside.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment
Hey,
rights.
you guys cannot come in here without a search warrant.
Get the
Going to be
phone.
I'm
taped.
videoing.
Get the phone.
Cooperate.
I'm cooperating.
We're finding
Just
you
don't.
to be
I'm not
taped.
fighting you.
We're finding you
I'm
to be
not
taped.
fighting you.
Outside now.
Walk outside so we can talk.
Okay. Enough. I didn't do anything. You just tased me for no reason.
At this point, it's crucial to understand that Franchek was well within his rights to go back inside, unless the officers had a warrant, which they didn't. They
See, now right here, only because it was a gun involved, I can't get mad at the officers for not just wanting him to bolt back in his house because you don't know what he gonna do. He might go get his gun and cause a bigger problem. So I can't get mad at the officers for that. However, when the dude was obviously walking out the door, tasing him on his way out, that makes no sense. But I cannot get mad at the officers for wanting to make sure that that gun didn't get touched, you know, because then it would have went from, oh, we were just going to ask you some questions to now we don't know what he got inside that house. They might turn it into a barricade situation and make it something way bigger than it needed to be.
shouldn't have entered his home without permission. Even though they knew he didn't have a gun and that they were no longer in danger, the officers didn't let Franchek go and continued to drag and tase him as they tried to force him outside his home.
What are you doing?
Stop.
What am I being detained for?
Outside.
What am I being detained for?
Just stop resisting.
I'm not
so we can talk to
resisting.
you.
I'm not resisting. Don't take his phone. Don't take his phone. Don't take his phone. I'm good. I've chilled the whole time. I haven't done anything. Relax. I haven't resisted.
All we're
Officers.
trying to do is talk to you.
I am behind my back. This is unbelievable.
No, I know.
This is
They walked in the
unbelievable.
house without a search warrant.
This is unbelievable.
Once outside, Franchek immediately called for his son, Jack. Now, this Jack was not a lawyer. Heck, he wasn't even an adult. He was a 15-year-old boy. But this kid was about to become these officers' biggest nightmare. And the rest of the footage was recorded by him.
Jack, follow me and record.
This
way. Follow me and record. Okay.
Give us space.
I'm not.
Give us space.
Jack followed after his dad, recorded the police as they made false claims that Franchek was resisting. One officer saw Jack filming the whole thing and tried to pull the phone out of the teenager's hand. But Jack was quicker and knew the cops had no right to be in the house, and so he called it out.
My camera fell. It's somewhere back there.
What am I doing? You don't twist the handcuffs. You're injuring me. I'm not resisting.
Downey, do not let him in my house. Close my door. Lock it.
From a body language perspective, the quick movements and attempts to shield actions suggested a heightened defensiveness and awareness of any potential wrongdoing on the part of the police here. Jack then tried following them. One officer tried to get him to stay back, but Jack kept recording.
So the whole thing, it's all been recorded.
It is.
I didn't resist.
I know.
I didn't do it. You know.
Look,
See,
look.
he acknowledged that I didn't resist, Jack.
Yeah, I have it on video.
I didn't resist.
Well, we asked you to stop, right?
I didn't do anything against your instructions. This guy came into my house without a warrant.
This is me and you, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. No, he can
No.
talk. He can talk. No,
I can talk because I was in the
You're gonna arrest
situation.
him?
No, we're not gonna arrest
Okay, then calm down.
What's your badge? What's your name?
Step back.
I'm not.
Look, he
I'm
just
on my
touched me.
side.
You can record all you want, but
Another
you're
one.
stepping back
Another
right
one.
now.
This guy,
Hey, don't touch me. Stop harassing me.
The officers obviously weren't happy about being outsmarted by a 15-year-old and tried to intimidate him by forming a wall between him and his dad. But once again, Jack cut them down into size.
We're just trying to.
I'm videoing this. You can do this. Please get out of my personal space.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna
Get out
interfere
of my
with what we're
personal
doing.
space. This is my property. Please.
You're
get
not
out of my
gonna interfere with an arrest.
What's your name?
Yeah, I do not need to give you that.
Thinking that they could scare him, another officer attempted to get at Jack, but this was not your average 15-year-old, and he knew his rights. But Jack was no pushover. During this argument, one of the officers' body cameras fell into the house, and when they went to get it, Jack followed along to remind them that they had no warrant to go into the home. Then this officer threatened violence against a minor.
Hey.
Stay back.
I'm going in my house.
Stay back.
I'm going in.
If you try and come past me, you're gonna go on the ground face first. You understand me?
The same officer, desperate to try to find something to pin on Jack, came up with this sorry excuse.
I have 3 cops on me and I'm 15 years old. Because you guys intruded my house.
It's because you're at it.
So you were the one driving up and down the street on the motorcycle?
I was on my gas bicycle.
Okay, that's a gas-powered vehicle. You have to have a driver's license.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not when it's 50cc and you have a permit for it.
As they took Franchik off to jail, one officer tried to take another dig at Jack when he said he'd be filing charges. But Jack had the last word.
But I'm not gonna play the stupid games. Okay.
You kind of are. Because.
Okay, we're done.
Okay. Can I have the case number right now?
Knowing that they would be getting reported, the officers banded together outside the police station, devising what to nail both Jack and his dad with. Franchik was later charged with failure to stop at the command of an officer, disorderly conduct, and refusal to comply with a police order, and booked into jail, but the charges were later dropped, and the mouthy officer and his partner were fired.
Hey, Jack, good job, bro. You stood your ground. Not too many people can do that, and respectfully, too. Like, you ain't get yourself in more trouble while standing your ground. You did a great job, bro.
Who you calling, man? You ain't even. He's calling 911.
In 2022, Kenneth Skeens and 2 other officers from the Albuquerque Police Department were caught on camera while mistreating a 53-year-old disabled man.
Go ahead and grab all your money and stuff out, okay? Take your money out. You want to walk us to walk you out, or you want to walk? Go ahead and put your money in there. I'm going to move your money, okay? You're coming with us now, okay? So go ahead and grab your money, sir. We'll be walking out, okay?
They approached the man standing on the counter and accused him of shoplifting when he was struggling to pay for a purchase. The officers grabbed the money, which the man had in his hands, and dragged him from his arm while he was struggling to explain himself.
You're walking out, okay? You're going to be out. That's okay. Come back. You're walking out, okay?
I'm calling 911. I was just getting a car. I got it. I'm calling 911. I'm calling 911.
That's okay.
You're insulting me.
Alright, can I be any man?
The cops got super physical with the man. The cops then proceed to ask the man his name, which he refused to tell. This clearly irritated them, and the police proceeded to arrest him.
Get an ID, any man?
I'm not giving you any idea.
If you don't identify yourself, you're under arrest, okay?
You're not police.
Yes, we are. We're out here.
No, you're not. You're security.
So what's your name, man?
None of your business.
Alright, then you're under arrest. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back.
Who you calling, man? You ain't even.
He's calling 911. That's what he said anyway.
I was just paying. I was just had my stuff locked in my fanny pack. And the security cars came, and I didn't take more time than anyone else. The other ones before me.
While this happened, the man made a phone call to the police and explained that he was teased by the security guards and needed help. The cops asked him again to explain himself and threatened him with arrests and trespassing charges before getting violent. The man repeatedly asked what crime he had committed. He then started begging the police officers to let him go, but they refused to show even a single shred of mercy.
So now you're going to be charged, okay, with concealing identity, resisting officers, okay? And you're going to be trespass, so you can never come back here again, okay? Sound good?
No, it don't sound
Well, that's what's gonna happen.
The man was pushed to the patrol car and his pockets were dragged out to check his possessions. The cops also took his money, which clearly violated the man's Fourth Amendment rights, which protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures.
So, let me ask you this. You know we're cops now, right? Do you want to identify yourself? What's your name? Tell me your name.
This is my money.
We're taking it with us. Drop it, man.
Even after the man refused to give up his identity, the cops kept persisting and pushed his chest to the patrol car to search his pockets. The cops were able to find some of his prescriptions having his name written on them. This is when Officer Skeens threatened to charge him with a drug trafficking case, as there were multiple drugs written on the piece of paper he got.
Hey, brother, these aren't your prescriptions. Unfortunate. Unless your name's Matthew. What's your name? Is it Matthew McCannis? Ooh, that sounds like a name. Well, I hope your name's Matthew, otherwise you're getting charged with trafficking, because this is a lot of drugs.
Officer Skeens then arrested McManus for concealing his identity and resisting the cops' orders.
That's messed up, bro. How y'all gonna do that to a disabled man? That's unacceptable. First off, it looked like he was fumbling with his cash. So I used to work at Safeway. I used to see people pay for stuff. And sometimes, to me at least, he was just fumbling with his cash trying to pay for something. Like, he had a lot of ones, a lot of fives. And people with that kind of like disability, they usually take their time to do these type of things. You know, it takes them a little while. Just gotta give them their time. That's it. And mind you, he over there struggling. Why not go over there and count his money for him? Help him pay for his stuff. If that was the case. I don't know if that was the case. But that's what it looked like to me. I kind of wish that they gave us background on these stories. I feel like he was probably just there and some people were looking at him like he looked a little off and like, oh, he might be stealing because he might be taking too much time, this, that, and the third. But it's like he was probably just counting his money. And it happened all the time, bro. You see that all the time. You either go over there and you help them, or you just let them rock out and do what they do. Let them take their time. Or what you really should have done, whoever was managing the self-checkout, you should have seen that they were struggling. You should have went over there. Look, you already rung up all this? Yeah, I already rung it up. You scan your little card, print out a receipt, you take it to a register and ring him up at the register so you can count his money for him and make it that much easier. Kind of me just ranting. I guess that's just because I used to work in self-checkout, so I've seen that before. And I would have just personally handled that whole situation differently.
The case was taken to a lawsuit in court where the cops were interrogated for their acts. The charges against McManus were dropped due to lack of any evidence and his disability. And Officer Skeens was charged with counts of engaging in disrespectful and abusive behavior, violating the norms set for peace officers, and violating the U.S. Americans with Disabilities Act.
Let me know what y'all think about this video. I'll see y'all next video.